This tech solution is about the Google Public Cloud. The Google Public Cloud is called Google Drive. Once you download the Google Drive app, it allows you to open, edit, and share Microsoft documents such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. You can work offline. You can also access your data from any device, PC, tablet, phone. You can use a PC or Mac. The service is offered in 38 languages. It allows you to use third-party apps that you can obtain through the Chrome Web Store. The Google Cloud Connect comes as a free service for the first 5 GB of storage. You can have 5 GB of storage in Google Drive and 10 GB of storage in Gmail. That's all free. If you need additional storage for 25 GB, it's going to cost you $2.49, and for 100 GB, it's $4.99. Some additional features of the Google Drive include: you don't need a dedicated IT staff. You can download files and work with them offline. You can use Gmail for your email. You can simultaneously edit documents, see who's editing or viewing documents. You can view documents from mobile devices. You can look at document history. There is disaster recovery with multiple data centers and automatic failovers. And there's security. It uses two-level authentication and data encryption. Some of the advantages include 24/7 access to data and access to new technology as it becomes available. The cost: first 5 GB of storage is free, and you pay for additional storage as you need it. And you can access the data from any device at any time. In terms of scalability, you only pay for the services you need. You pay for additional access only when you hire new personnel. And for security, it uses two-level authentication. Data is encrypted. And of course, Google provides maintenance to the service, so this is something you don't have to do. This is not a cost you have to bear. Some of the disadvantages include following: security. Even though data is encrypted during transmission, it's not encrypted while it's stored on the server. However, you can encrypt it if you so choose. And the Chrome Web Store. The Chrome Web Store is only available on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Now, in the future, this might change, but for right now, these are the only devices that are supported. If you're going to sign up and use the service, it does require that you have a Google account. If you don't have a Google account, you can sign up for a new one. If you have one, you can use your existing Google account. Check out the videos on the website. This link is also available on our website. Let's take a look at how Google Drive works on the PC. To install Google Drive on your PC, go to the Google Drive website and install the Google Drive for PC. Click on the button, download, accept and install. You can choose to run it, or you can save first and then run. Once the download is complete, it places an icon on your desktop. Open the icon, log in with your Google username and password, which is your Google email address and password. Once you're in, walk through the steps. You can synchronize your Google Drive folder that's placed on your computer with Google Drive. Notice the location at the top. You can start the synchronization. And that synchronizes any files you have in your Google Drive folder that's on your PC with the Google Drive online. Now, one of the key things to note about Google Drive: it requires the use of Google Chrome in order to take full advantage of all the functionalities that's available. So go ahead and download and install Google Chrome. Once that's finished, go ahead and log in. Once you're logged in, it brings you to the Google Chrome control panel. You will see all the icons for applications that you've downloaded. You can open up an application simply by clicking on the icon. There are many applications available in the Google Chrome store. But first, from the Google Drive control panel, we want to click on the Manage Documents, and that brings us to the Google Drive control panel. From here, we can do a lot of things by clicking on the Shared or Recent. You can see all of your documents that you've shared or you've recently used. But you can also configure and enable offline documents, as well as install the Drive Chrome web app. We'll go ahead and install and enable offline docs, and then we will install the Drive Chrome web app, which will show up in our Google Chrome control panel. So once we've done that, it will show up in the Google Chrome control panel. In the Google Chrome Web Store, there are many applications available to you. Many are free, some you have to pay for. You can search through the Web Store and find applications that will help you to solve a problem. From the Google Drive control panel, you can open and edit documents that you've already created. If you already have an app that would allow you to create a document or a spreadsheet or a PowerPoint presentation, you would open that app from the Google Chrome control panel. Right now, from the Google Drive control panel, we're going to go ahead and open up a document that I've already created in this folder called Test Doc 1. This is a Microsoft Word document. And I can edit and do anything with this document. I can add more text. From here I can create a new document. I can open another document, rename it, make a copy of this one, and I can download this document as different types of documents, and I can work with those offline. So I'm done, so I'll go ahead and share it. So this just gives you a feel for what a document and how you would work with a document in Google Drive looks like. So if I were to go back to the Google Chrome control panel, if I had already bought or downloaded an app that would allow me to create a spreadsheet or a document, it would be listed here. So I can go right from here, open that app, and create whatever type of document that I want. Let's take a look at one of the applications available to you, and that's the Google Calendar. The Google Calendar, you can use this as your personal calendar, or you can use it as a calendar that you can share with others. Once you're done, go ahead and log out. So that's a look of how Google Drive works on the PC. Next, we're going to take a look at how Google Drive works on mobile devices. Now let's take a look at how Google Drive works on Android devices. On this particular device, this is a Samsung Galaxy tablet. You go to the App Store, you can do a search for the Google Drive app, click on it to download it. Once it's downloaded, go ahead and install it. Click on the install button, and then once it's installed, you just go ahead and sign in. Click on the sign in button. It's going to ask you for your email address and password. This is your Google email address and password. So go ahead and enter that. This is the Google Drive control panel. And once you're in the control panel, you can use a feature. You can navigate to where you need to get to. We're going to go and open up some documents. I have a folder called Docs. We're going to go into that folder and open up a document called test.1. This is what it looks like. In order to edit the document, you simply click on the area that you want to edit, and it brings up the keyboard. Then you can use the keyboard to type and backspace to delete, and use all the features available to edit your document. Once you're finished, click the Done button, and you can save your document. One thing to note about this particular device that I'm using, there's no support for Google Chrome Store, which requires Google Chrome and provides access to many more apps that you do not see on this tablet. Now let's take a look at Google Drive on the iPad. The iPad, you go to the App Store, search for the Google Drive app, download it and install it. Once it's installed, you go to the icon on the iPad desktop, click on it to open it up, and it brings you to the Google Drive control panel. Once you're in the Google Drive control panel, you can create, edit documents, you can play with the features to do a lot of things in here. But right now, let's go ahead and open up a document and edit it. In order to do this, you have to click on the edit button that's in the upper right hand corner. Now I'm using a iPad that have an external keyboard, so you will not see my keyboard on the screen. Now I can make some changes. Once I'm finished, I can click the Done button, save it, and then I have some more features I can play with here to share the document and add security and other features. Now once I'm finished with the document, I can also go and play with the offline feature, which allows me to continue to work with the document offline. Now if your device is not supported, this is one of the messages you will see if you try to install the Chrome Web Store. And in this case, it's stating that Windows, Mac, and Linux are the only devices that is supported. That might change in the future. So once again, for the iPad, there's no support for Google Chrome Store, which requires Google Chrome and provides access to many more apps. With that in mind, you can sign up and try it out for free before deciding if it's right for your business. That brings us to the end.